it's Hannah here in the dealer's room. I'm filming for Nerd Caliber here at Ohayocon. And what is your name?
Mandy.
And Mandy, who are you cosplaying as today?
Kiyotaka Ishimaru from Dangan Ronpa.
So what made you want to cosplay as this character?
He was my favorite character when I read through the game last year, and some of my friends were also doing characters from the series, so I wanted to join them. And
yeah, so it's like more of a group thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
So can you explain a little bit about the game?
The game, it's for PSP. It's sort of a murder mystery visual novel where you do get to play a few other elements. A lot of people, it's coming out in February for the PSP or PS Vita in America. Most people have played or read walkthroughs instead, while it's because it's not over here yet.
Yeah. So, I mean, what did you do to put this cosplay together? You got, like, it's kind of extravagant. You have all the buttons and the sash and everything.
Well, this one, I personally didn't make this one. I do make a lot of my cosplays, but this was a last-minute thing for about a year ago. So I bought this one off Taobao. I used the Taobao service, and they were really professional. We were able to get the measurements right, and I really love how it turned out. My friend and I styled the wig together, and
I know, it's a cool wig. It doesn't, like, you've got the whole front down into, like, almost a Vegeta, like, widow's peak there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what was the most complicated thing about putting this outfit together?
Well, ordering it was perfectly easy.
Yeah, ordering it was.
But probably the hardest thing was doing the widow's peak. There's still some changes I'd like to do to it, but, you know, it's done. My friend helped me. She's amazing at wigs, so she did it for me.
At least you have someone to help you who's, like, enjoys it or is good at it, that can give you a couple pointers. Mm-hmm. So do you whatever cosplays do you make by yourself? Because I said you mentioned that.
Yeah, I do. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing another Dangan Ronpa character from the sequel, which I made the long cloak and I made the wig, which is 3 wigs put together.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
it's a little crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of cosplay. I bought a lot of fabric for it, so I'm really excited because it's my first time wearing it tomorrow.
Oh, good. So you're really excited to just like put it on and finally show everybody like what you worked really hard on. Mm-hmm. I mean, is that kind of an important thing to you as a cosplayer? Do people recognize that you made something, or is it just kind of a hobby of yours?
Yes and no. I really like being the character and portraying the character even if I didn't make it, but I would prefer to make it because there's a certain amount of pride for actually having created something and people appreciating that.
You're like hand stitching or like sewing something with a sewing machine. It takes a lot of time and effort to like put together, and when it's finally done, you're like, yes!
Yes, definitely.
So, I mean, what other future cosplays do you have in mind?
Well, Gundam, my cosplay for tomorrow, has taken up so much of my time that I am just happy to be done with it. There's a few Pokemon Gajinka groups I'd like to do with my friends. But till then, I'm just going to see what strikes my fancy before another big con.
Yeah, before something else comes up and you're like, now I know exactly what I want to do. Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you today. Are you going to just be running around the dealer's room?
Yes, trying not to spend too much money.
Yeah. Well, yeah, thank you so much. And this is Hannah for Nerd Caliber at Ohayocon, signing out.